It's Horror Movie Monday.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. John.
Hello. I don't know which one to do.
This was Ringo and Ozzy, and
President Nixon.
True.
I'm not a crook.
Ronnie James Dio gave us these, so
and Spock gave us this.
This is correct. Yes, and
who gave us? Oh,
yeah. No, we're not in a minute yet, sir. Thank you for pumping the brakes. I was gonna go to a dirty place with hand gestures. Oh, I have a little spot of something on me. But it is Horror Movie Monday, and I hope everybody's doing well. How was your weekend, John?
It was good. It was good. It was fine. Much thinking I did.
Okay. Aside from 1 hour and a half block of your life that you hated, right?
Well, I was thinking during that too of how much I hated it. So that 4 hour, at least that's what it felt like, time of my life.
Okay. Well, we'll see about all that. But anyways, everybody, thank you for joining us this evening. Hit that thumbs up button if you would for us.
Yes, please.
And a big thank you out to Jeff Keaton again. Mr. Jeff came through with another $10 PayPal donation. So very much appreciate your constant, continuous support for the channel, Jeff. And I have something that I'm going to start doing with some of the funds that we get to help try and make the channel a little bit bigger and stuff. So we're gonna do some stuff with that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But right off the bat here, we're gonna do something. I want to get to like a really structured format with the show. So people who jump on, if you're here and you don't have 2 hours to hang out with us, you've got 15 minutes. We will give you the first 15 minutes and all the news in the world of horror that we think is important. So I think we're going to get to that without further ado. Yes, it is time for this week's horror headlines. The big one that came out, and what are we doing there, John?
It looks like my arm on your.
Oh, it is kind of a hairy arm. It's kind of a hairy arm. So yeah, it could be you. Five Nights at Freddy's came out a few days ago, and the scores are very interesting. I thought about going to see it, but I just didn't care. And John, you?
No, never. This isn't even one I'll give a chance on streaming. I hated the first film so much. No.
Okay. So it's very interesting. The numbers are so wacky. It's made over $110 million in the opening weekend. That's insane. Well, the first one made over 200 million so far. I mean, it's been out for a few years, but at least a couple years, right? 63 million in the US and Canada, 110 total worldwide it has made. It's very interesting. The fans have this scored at an 87. So, these are probably fans of the game, maybe younger folks. Who knows who's giving this an 87 on Rotten Tomatoes. The experts have this at a 15, a 1.5. So from an 87 to a 15.
Probably deserves lower, but okay.
So Fluffy Gamer went and saw it with his nephew, and he said it was okay. Like, it was nothing special, but he didn't hate it. But he felt like if he knew the game, he may have enjoyed it better. But it didn't blow his socks off. That he's the only one personally I know that's gone to see it. So I don't think I will. But there you have it. If you care about the experts, they give it a 15. So there's that. I did all the work to make these little thingies to talk about stuff tonight. I didn't even put it up. How about them apples? There it is. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Next, Silent but Deadly. Silent Night, Deadly Night, the remake with Rohan Campbell, Mr. Corey Story from Halloween Ends, and also starring Ruby Modine, or I don't know if it's Modine or Modine, like Matthew Modine, who she was in Happy Death Day 1 and 2. She's also in the new upcoming Silent Night, Deadly Night 2025. And looking at the trailer, this looks nothing like the first one, aside from like a little bit of his physical appearance. And it's a killer Santa. John, where are you at with this right now?
I will go see it because of being a massive fan of the franchise. I did like Silent Night, even though it had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with the first one. I'm the guy who likes Halloween Ends, but I don't like the guy playing Santa. I think he's a split personality because in the trailer, they talk about like I have to wear the Santa suit because it brings out Billy. When Billy was his own, he was just Billy. It was a guy named Billy in the first film. So I don't know. I'll go see it. I'll check it out. I don't know.
I will also see it, and we will report on it back with you next week on Monday. Also this week, Dust Bunny, which I am quite more excited about Dust Bunny than I am Silent but Deadly. Mads Mikkelsen and David Dastmalchian and Sigourney Weaver are just a few names from the cast. It's directed by Brian Fuller, who may not impress John, but Brian Fuller was one of the writers and directors of the Hannibal TV show. I think he directed I don't know if it only had 39 episodes or what, but he directed some of the episodes of the Hannibal TV show, which I don't think John was a big fan of, but I was. I love Mads Mikkelsen. I love David Dastmalchian, of course, and who doesn't love Sigourney Weaver? The trailer looks very good for Dust Bunny, so I am very excited about this, irregardless of how I feel about Silent Night, Deadly Night. Where did you get a chance to watch the trailer, John?
Yes.
Thoughts on Dust Bunny? Are you excited?
I mean, it looks fine. It looks okay. It looks all right. Yeah. Okay. I think I will wait till streaming, though. I don't think I'll see it in the theater.
Okay. I am very excited. I think it looks great. I'm very excited for that one. The Housemaid. So that these Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Dust Bunny come out this week. Next week is The Housemaid. The Housemaid with Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. This one, the trailer, I mean, it looks good. It's got the two girls in it. And something's going on, but Sydney Sweeney has shared some like audience reaction videos from people like getting advanced screenings, like test screenings or something. And the audience is having these insane reactions to the film, which has me even more excited. But that one next week will definitely be on my list to go check out. What about The Housemaid, John? Will you be seeing that in theaters?
I want to support Sydney. So I'm on first name basis with her.
So, hey, man, you got to introduce me. That's very cool.
Yeah. So I like the trailer. I love the shot of Sydney Sweeney driving away, and she's got the big smile, and then it just kind of goes down into like so that made me interested. Like, ooh, what is this really about? So I like to see it in the theater. Sure.
Yeah, maybe Amanda Seyfried's character asked her how she felt about her genetics.
How do you feel about being a white girl?
Yeah. Welcome to Derry episode 7 came out yesterday, and it was pretty darn good. So
best episode so far, I think.
We have one left now, right? And that's it for now. Do we know, are there going to be more seasons? Have we heard? I haven't heard anything about that yet. Have you, John?
No, but I'm hoping there are, because they're definitely this is and I won't say who it is, but man, this show has no problem killing kids off. So they're going to have basically a new cast by the time if they do season 2. So
yes, if this was Stranger Things, it would be stranger cast members because you wouldn't know who's coming next season. So, but I love a show or a movie with balls, and this definitely has balls. They touch on subjects like racism, things that occurred back in the 60s, and they don't shy away from it. They don't band-aid it or sugarcoat it. It is what it is. And elements of the racist people in here have like me pissed. And I'm hoping that we get some vindication for some folks next week, because some of these people are just evil bastards. But the show for me started off great, and then it kind of plateaued. But I agree with you, John. I think this was the best episode so far. And last week's cliffhanger going into this week had me going like, damn, we got to wait another week.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I can't wait for next week. So I am very excited for next.
Did you watch the trailer for next week?
No, I have not. So once the credits hit on the Welcome to Derry, I turn it off.
I have to know something, and next week's looks really good. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah.
So and now, not being a person that's read the books, I don't know if Stephen King put an origin story for Pennywise in the books or anything, but I love what we're getting about Pennywise backstory in this. And I'm not going to go into details on that, but there is a backstory on it, and I love it. You have thoughts on that?
Yeah, I really like it too. From what I remember, it's not in the book. It's in the book. Pennywise is not really a big thing. He's just one of the things that terrorizes the kids. Yeah. Because in the very first episode, the girl is playing with a bracelet with a turtle on it. Yeah. The big thing in the book is that this is all around a cosmic turtle in outer space. There is a ton of stuff that's left out of the movies and the books because it's insane. It's like King was on drugs while writing this book,
as he should be.
Yeah. So I mean, shit, that thing's like that thick. So I think that they probably have definitely enough material because they have taken material from the book to put into Derry. So that was never used. So they probably have enough for another season to continue it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
And I think when the show is done, when we've seen all the episodes, I think maybe we'll dive into some of the correlations with like The Shining. I've heard from another person who's, pretty diehard film fan, that there's like Mary Poppins kind of references, innuendo things going on. But we'll save all that until it's all done because I want to be able to talk about it without worrying about spoilers. So maybe a couple of weeks from now after it's all done.
Sure.
So, and I have not gotten into Stranger Things season 5. I stopped after 2, not because I hated it or anything, but I just didn't feel like I needed to go back. So I haven't seen 3 or 4 and any of 5. But everything I'm hearing about 5 is that people are loving it. So where are you with that franchise?
I started it way after you watched it. And I enjoyed seasons 1 and 2. I hated 3 because of all the stupid pop culture crap that was in there. And now the one kid had the girlfriend in Canada and all that stuff is so stupid. So I avoided part 4 and then watched it. Liked it. I liked all like the Russian prison stuff. I thought was pretty good. Okay. And but I'm so tired of Stranger Things and Stranger Kids and things like kind of like it of just all these kids. I'm just tired of it. And I have seen reviews of people calling this garbage. So
oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I heard quite the opposite, but I haven't seen it. So interesting. Anybody, if you've been watching it, let us know. Is it worth diving into? And then a couple more things, and we will say hello to everybody. So if you're in the chat and you've commented, we will get to your comments. Please just stand by for a couple moments. Ready or Not 2. I think this is a poster for 1, but this is what they have as a place marker on IMDb right now. But Ready or Not 2 has released a trailer and it looks great. I cannot wait to see Ready or Not 2. I love Samara Weaving. Cannot wait to see where this goes. John, your thoughts on the first one and where are you at? Did you ever watch the first one yet?
I did see the first one. I liked
Okay.
it, which gave me some hope for Scream, and then that disappeared. And I've only seen bits and pieces of the trailer. I haven't seen the full trailer for the second one. I think it's called Ready or Not, Here I Come, or something like that.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like that there's 2 girls in it from what I've seen in the trailer.
Yeah.
So I'll see it. I don't know if I'll see it in the theater, though.
Okay. I will be there day one in the theater. Ready or Not is one of my favorite movies.
Well, and by me saying I may not see it in the theater could probably lead us into the Netflix Warner Brothers Discovery thing.
Oh, yeah. No, and we'll dive into that here in a little bit. That's going to be one to talk about. So I didn't want to really hammer on the whole Netflix Warner Brothers thing in the first 15 here. Keeper from Osgood Perkins. If you want to watch it at home, you can do so tomorrow. It will be streaming tomorrow. That's not a good thing, right? Usually it's not a good thing.
No.
Rest in peace to Carrie. Hiroyuki Tagawa. Hiroyuki Tagawa, if that's how you say his name, forgive me, was 75 years old, was in all kinds of movies and shows and stuff over the years, martial arts and everything, but he passed away at 75 years old. Thoughts, John? Favorite films or anything off the top of your head?
Oh, I don't know any off the top of my head. I just know I've seen him in everything, and he's a good actor. And he was one of these guys that played everything. You know, it wasn't just a particular character. You know, because of him being, I believe, Asian, and so he played friggin' everything. So, but it's I would have to look him up to go like, oh, that movie. So, but yes, he was a very good actor, and he will be missed, I think.
And his career goes all the way back to like the early 80s, if not the 70s, even, I think. So, legend at 75 years old. Rest in peace, sir. And also then Josh Becker, who gets the little picture up top because, excuse me here, cough cam. I was trying to find a good picture of him that would represent him, and it was tough. So I just went with the picture of him with Bruce there, and that must have been on the set. Maybe one of, because Bruce looks a little bit older than he did in the first Evil Dead, so maybe that's in a later film because they worked on a bunch of stuff together. But yeah, Josh Becker, and you pointed that out earlier today, John. He was 67 years old, little too young to go, little too young.
Yeah, Jonathan pointed it out to me, Jonathan Moody, because he's a huge fan. He interviewed him a couple times. Nice. I wanted to, but obviously waited too long. And then I sent it to you, because it's like, oh no, not one of Raimi's guys. So yeah.
Obviously very talented. If you go look up his IMDb resume, he worked on a bunch of different stuff with Bruce Campbell and Raimi and lots of different people. So the horror industry will be missing him, that's for sure. So Skeet Ulrich came out and said that he is not in Scream 7. Like all the rumors and everything, he goes, put him to bed. I'm not in Scream 7. He said there was an original plan. I don't want to get into it in case. Here's the thing. Is this a misdirection? Is he trying to mislead us? And maybe he is in the film. I don't know. But I just don't want to speak on what he may or may not have said about what his thoughts were or anything. If anybody wants to go do that, they can just Google Skeet Ulrich and what he said about not being in Scream 7. So does that change your opinion or outlook on the film, John?
No, because if they were going to continue doing that horrible de-aging, no, I think, like, what's her name? Melissa Barrera?
Melissa Barrera.
Yeah, I think their story finished. It's done.
Yeah.
You know, she drops the mask at the end. They walk away. It's done. They had a two movie story.
Yeah.
Now we're back to Sydney. That's fine. But I guess some people from those two movies are in the new one. So they're all definitely connected. So,
Yeah.
but if it's going to be that way, then unless he just does a voice, that'd be okay.
Yeah.
A haunting voice, or maybe something on a phone, or, Ghostface does his voice or something. That'd be okay. That'd be fine. But the de-aging was horrible.
Yeah. De-aging has not been good so far in all the different movies that have used it. But I'm still very much looking forward to Scream 7. Bunker, a new upcoming, I believe it's a film, is in week 2 of production, starring Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem. I didn't know that they were married. Did you know that? Javier Bardem, Penelope Cruz apparently are married.
Huh.
They have, there's many other people in the cast of this Bunker production. And Paul Dano just joined the cast. So thought we would mention that. And that's about it before saying hello to everybody. Again, we gave a homework assignment this week. We're going to be talking about Fat Man with Mel Gibson, Walton Goggins, and a girl who I can't pronounce her name. And then we're going to be talking about A Cadaver Christmas. That was the homework assignment for this week. Next week, I have picked out a movie that we will watch. And John, you also picked out a movie that we will watch. Did you not?
Yes.
Do you have that movie in hand?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Well, then since I threw out the idea, will go first. And the movie we will watch next week is P2.
I would much rather watch P1.
I'm forcing you to get off your tuchus and finally pop this in your player. So you've never seen this yet, right?
No, because I've never seen P3.
Well, you won't see P1 or P3 or C3PO for that matter. But P2 is phenomenal. It's a Christmas movie. It more or less takes place at Christmas, but Christmas is very impactful in the story. So P2 will be my homework assignment for everybody for next week. John, and this is available on Tubi, on Plex, on IMDb. It's like 9 different places you can watch this. So P2, you will need to watch to join the discussion for next week. John, what have you got up our sleeves? Oh, hold on. My OGP approved. Silent Night. We love Silent Night. I do own that. I think I have that same copy. That film is phenomenal, and you can always revisit Santa Claus and flamethrowers at Christmas time.
Yes, sadly, it's only one scene, but still, it's an excellent scene. And I figure with Silent Night coming out, why not?
And a proper way to dispose of somebody in a like a tree shredder thing.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of fun. Love that movie. Okay, so great. So 2 very fun flicks for us to talk about next week. And before we get into A Cadaver Christmas, the whole Netflix Warner Brothers debacle, and anything else, let's say hello to everybody, John, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So start off, we got a message from Gail earlier tonight saying he wasn't going to be here because he had surgery on his left wrist. So we're all wishing Gail a speedy recovery. And
yes, I hope he does well.
Antonis, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey.
Jonathan, what's up?
Hey.
Brentamania. Hello, Mr. Philly and Mr. Johnny. Fabulous. I hope all is well in your life. Wish you nothing but health and happiness for the Christmas season. Right back at you.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
I really appreciate it. Yes. And hope everybody in the chat is doing well. Nothing but blessings for you during the Christmas season as well.
Thank you.
And sending Gail his best also. So Brent Mania, spreading the love. Gotta love it. House of G fam, what's cracking? How you doing?
Hey.
Musashi, what's up? It is,
hey.
And this is, I added so many pictures today that it's kind of hard, but I got it.
It's vamp time.
Oh yeah, baby. It is vamp time. You know it is. Look at this. The legend Jeff Keaton in the house.
Hey,
what up, Jeff?
Hi.
MySpace Tom is here. Raise your glasses, everybody. Here we go. A toast. John? An Axemas toast to vamp.
It's vamp time.
Oh, yeah, baby. You gotta love Vamp Time. You know why?
Why?
You know,
Nothing like it.
there's
That's
nothing
true.
like Vamp Time. There is
That's
nothing.
true.
So, Daniel Barry Sports, what's cracking? How you doing?
Hey, hi.
Horror fan, wrestling fan, what's up?
Hey.
Jonathan cannot wait to see the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
We'll see, man.
I hope it's good. I want it to be good. Horror fan says, what do you guys think about Netflix buying Warner Brothers? Let's get through saying hello to everybody, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. So stick around. John loves getting fisted, big hands or little hands, says Wet Movie One.
The
Wet
weird
One-
thing is, Wet Movie One has one small hand and one big hand, so he's
Yeah.
able to do both at the same time for me. So thanks, man.
Yeah, he's phenomenal at mixing up mashed potatoes
Or tossing the salad.
or tossing salad. Yeah. Mario was cracking. Mario, hey guys, how you
Hey, hey.
doing? Five Nights at Freddy's was dumb. I don't like it. Thank God I saw it for free. Nice. Well, that's cool. If you're gonna see a bad movie, see it for free. Jonathan recommends Sinners. It's
Yes, good
definitely worth a watch. We both agree. And let's see here. Wicked Network. What's cracking?
Hey, hey.
What's up, legends? How's everyone doing tonight? We are doing well, sir. Thank you. Also recommend Weapons. I
Of course.
rewatched Weapons today after it Welcome to Derry was over. It just went right into Weapons. So I was like, well, looks like I'm sitting here for another 2 hours. So luckily I had the time. Antona says, I'll wait for Five Nights at Freddy's to come on digital. Probably a good plan.
Yeah.
Yes, Wicked. Rest in peace. Carrie Hiroyuki. Man, that's a tough one. Carrie Hiroyuki Tagawa, I think. Your soul is mine. Oh, Mortal Kombat. That's right. Yes. And definitely in Mortal Kombat. Can't wait to see Dust Bunny. Agreed. Why do we keep getting horror remakes we didn't ask for? Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're easy to do. They own the IP.
Yeah.
It's very simple for them to just do it. And like I'm going to go see it because I'm an idiot.
Right. Exactly. Metal Greg was cracking.
Hey.
Sad modern horror films are just gone. There are some new ones, but you're right. The 70s and 80s, that was the time to be a horror fan.
Yeah.
I found out Sydney Sweeney was born on September 12th, like my birthday.
Oh, on September 10th. Nice. She's a Virgo.
Nice.
That's why she has attitude.
The Bulls on this broad right here.
That's right.
I recommend it. Welcome to Derry. Yes. We do as well. I thought those white people in the masks were disgusting.
That'd be it.
Oh, in it. Yes. No, they yes. We'll be careful with the spoilers right now, but yeah, they had me they really grinded my gears, in the words of Peter Griffin. Can't wait to see The Bride. Oh, yeah, that one looks good too.
Hoping it's better than Frankenstein.
I think it's next year, right? Like February or something.
Yeah, sounds right.
Antonis is getting more physical in the mail tomorrow. Nice. Paula Fitzhenry, what's up? How you doing, Paula?
Hi.
Liv is in the house. What's up, Liv? How you doing? A horror TV usually outstay their welcome. No, there's a lot of stuff that just goes on and on and on, and we don't need it. But I definitely think, and as we talked about, another season of It Welcome to Derry would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ready or Not 2 looks fun. I love the first one. Liv, I am right there with you. Let's see here. Oh, he was born in Japan. Okay, so we're talking about Carrie. Maybe we should just go with out of respect to him, Mr. Tagawa. Start over. Fluffy Gamer got here late. Should we just start over for Fluffy Gamer? Sorry, Fluffy Gamer.
Rewind it.
Yeah, tell him what he's going to have to do, John.
I think he's going to have to go out and buy Milk Duds and have the Fluffy Gamer breakfast.
Oh, I was just going to say he's going to have to suck it.
Oh, okay. Well, that too.
But he can go eat your Milk Duds. Fluffy is now, so start over. There you go. Brent says, yep. Apparently Friday the 13th TV series could be getting maybe done.
Well, the Crystal Lake one, yeah, that's already done, if that's what you're referring to.
Just not out yet.
Yeah.
Juan Alfaro, what's cracking? How you doing?
Hey, hey.
Good to see you. Wicked Network, American Me. Oh yeah, Showdown in Little Tokyo, Mortal Kombat, Johnny Tsunami, amongst many great films and stuff that he was involved with. And Tona says Strangers Chapter 2 comes out on physical media tomorrow. I will buy it just to complete my collection. Nice. Yeah, if you're a completionist, go for it.
You could probably just rebuy the first one and wouldn't even know it's the second one.
Fat Man, a movie about me finally. Well, there you go, Brent. I recommend Keeper. Ooh, not so much John and I don't. Yeah. I'm gonna rewatch it. John, are you still up for rewatching it at some point?
Yes, yes, yeah.
P2 is a great one, says Jeff.
What about P Off? Is P Off a good movie?
I don't know. I don't. Oh no, you know what? But have you seen? Speaking of P Off, there is a pissed off movie. Have you seen Off Pisty?
Oh, I do own that. Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah, with oh man, who's the guy I know in this? Maybe I don't remember his name, but anyways,
I think there is somebody known in that. But yeah,
the actor's familiar. I just don't.
Yeah.
So there's that. Let's see here. We're gonna maybe skip a little bit. I apologize if I miss anything. That cover and title P2 look like a porn movie. Yeah, it's definitely not a porn movie. So it's P2 is like parking level 2, and it says a new level of terror. So
and cleavage.
Yes. Although I hate to break it to y'all, but I don't know if there's nudity in this. So
nudity in a parking garage is hot.
Yeah. Juan says, question, what are your thoughts on the Dead Pit crew saying that Scout Taylor Compton and Daniel Harris are no longer friends and have a beef with each other? Oh, you know what? That's interesting. I honestly, and it's nothing against Dead Pit, love those guys, but I don't watch YouTube. I don't typically watch, like every once in a while, if I have time, I'll try and tune in if Wet Movie One is on a live stream or Cinestalker is on a live stream. But you can ask Fluffy, you can ask John, you can ask Wet Movie One. I just don't watch much YouTube, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just I don't have much time. So I have not heard. I did see Mel, my killer podcast, Mel, shared a post about Dead Pit saying something in the beef with Scout Taylor Compton and stuff. I hope not. Scout and Danielle together are 2 tons of fun. So I hope that that everything is okay with them. We all have blips in our relationships, and hopefully if this is something like that, I hope that maybe if it is a rough patch, hopefully they can get through it. Have you heard anything, John?
Just that they weren't talking. So yeah, I mean, they spend a lot of time together. So yeah, at some point somebody's going to say something or do something.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a break, and they do conventions together. They do their podcast. They have a lot of things going. They're like in movies together and stuff. So yeah, sometimes you just need a little break. So hopefully that's what it is. Is a tree thing called a wood chipper. Brent, thank you. Yes, it is. It is indeed called a wood chipper. Yes. What are your thoughts on Long Legs? Good movie.
Excellent film. Yes.
Hell yeah, Christmas season, not holiday season. No, Antonis, it is very much Christmas season. I have the door open so everybody can see the lights on the Christmas tree back there, and we have Grinch and the abominable snowman and everybody hanging out here tonight.
Well, John, happy holidays to everybody.
John is fired. No, John, you're festive, John.
Yeah. Oh, I love Christmas. It's my favorite month of the year.
But behind you is the Axemas and Axemas 2 posters back there. So you're decorated.
Yes. Yeah.
I have to ask this because I don't know again. Am I pointing at you right now, John?
No.
I'm pointing away. So that's pointing at you?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, good. I get that backwards all the time. I heard the Warner Brothers thing wasn't a done deal, and maybe that was not true. I don't know. So, Brent, I heard, well, let's talk about that here in just a second. I got something to say on that. Cody Tudor
Oh,
was
hey, Cody.
tracking,
Hey. Thanks for being here.
and HC coming through with a $2 super chat. HC, you rock. Thank you very much. You guys should watch Unsane on Christmas.
I could do that.
John May, and he'll give you all
Only if OGP does.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Nope. You need a couple more zeros behind that super chat to get me to watch that movie again. Nothing personal, and I'm not asking for your money. I'm just saying we've already been down that road, and it was a tough one. But you rock, and thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Horror fan, you guys should watch Freaks 1931.
Many years ago.
I watched Freaks like 3 weeks ago because it's on the list of top 100 horror movies ever from Fangoria. And it was one I needed to see. So I just watched it recently. Fun circusy movie. I mean,
One of us.
Kind of, you could double feature it with It. Clown thing. Jam and Music Man, what's cracking? How you doing?
Hey.
And Christian's in the house.
Hey,
what up,
Christian?
Hey. Brent says parking garage reminds me of that Seinfeld episode when they couldn't find their car in the parking garage. Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that's the entire episode. They forgot where they parked their cars, so they're just going up and down the garage.
That's hilarious. I remember the episode where Kramer made the lanes wider on the bridge, and then it was causing accidents and backups and stuff because it was 3 lanes, and then he made it 2 lanes and made the lanes wider. And then the episode where they were running out of gas and he was like test driving the car, and they were going to get off to go to the gas station, but then they at the last second made a decision to stay on the expressway and just roll with it. Those were fun, but I don't remember that one. I'll have to go back and check it out. I love me some Seinfeld. Taurus Man slept with so Taurus Man, I'm guessing you're a man, slept with your brother.
Whatever floats your boat, dude. Hey, we're not here to judge. He's weird. We don't judge at all. Not at all.
It's 2025. You do you. They Nest 2000 is a good horror film. I don't know that one. Do you know that one, John?
They Nest.
They
you don't
Nest.
have to look it up.
I don't know. Jeff says no nudity in P2, if he recalls correctly, and that's what I thought. Yeah. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat break. Oh yeah. You know what? I do enjoy a good Kit Kat. Liv read a quote where Danielle said Scout got weird, but not sure if that was an actual quote. That's the thing nowadays. You don't know. There's so much stuff out there on the internet. You don't know what's real and you don't know what's not. But it's a bummer that this is even going on. And if there's smoke, there's probably fire. So there's probably something to it. My favorite month of the year is October, says Antonis. That's a good choice.
Many people's are.
Question for OGP. What's that ring light behind you under the Blockbuster sign? That is a new ring. Good call. Good question there, Wicked Network. So that is a Pabst Blue Ribbon sign that I actually got from Temu. I ordered a bunch of stuff on Temu, and only that showed up. And I was hoping it would have a dimmer on it, but it doesn't. So you can't see the Pabst, like the Blockbuster sign that Robert got me. I have that all the way down so you can read it. Because if you turn it up even one notch, it looks like the PBR sign. But that's a PBR sign back there. So I just thought it was funny, and it was dirt cheap on Temu. So I said, what the heck? Juan says, yep, Scout and Danielle are magic together. Oh, and this is Double J, by the way. I haven't seen one of your live streams in a while, but I am back. Nice. Yeah, Double J. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, dude, the name sounds so familiar, but you went, it was Double J Productions, but before that, it was something like Coronado or something, right? Am I wrong about that? Is Double J that was your second name, if I remember right. I could be wrong. But good to see you. Nick B was cracking. You ever watch Hallmark movies? I hate to admit it, but I have, because my wife is a massive Hallmark fan. But I mean, hey, you get Oh man, I'm suddenly drawing a blank on their names. The girl that was in Wonder Years, Danica.
I know what you're talking
No,
about, but I don't know her last name.
yeah, I don't remember her last name, but she's in them. And then, oh, what's her name? The girl from Party of Five.
Yeah, he was also in Black Axemas. Yeah, Lobert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lacey
Chrissy,
Chabert.
Lacey Chabert,
Lacey
yeah.
Chabert. Yeah. So I mean, you get them and other like famous actors and stuff. So, but they're all predictable. The 5 minutes in, you know exactly how the movie's going to end. Jam and Music Man, it's garbage day.
Garbage day.
I had to bring my garbage cans in right before the show tonight. But what is I'm missing the reference? What is the garbage day reference? My bad.
It is the very first meme ever. It's from Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, where Ricky is aiming the gun at the guy taking out his trash, and he goes, "Garbage day," and then shoots him, and it's the very first meme.
Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 could have been more gory. Well, and Deadpool, I think it's aimed at kids. Like the first one had a bunch of 12-year-olds in the theater throwing popcorn around. So I think the intent was to make it something kids could go see. So less gory makes more sense. Good night to everyone. Got to work tomorrow. Horror fan, wrestling fan. If I remember right, horror fan, you're over like in, hold on, Scotland. Is that where you were? I think across the pond, right? So yes, definitely got to get your rest. Have a good night.
Good night.
Love that episode of Seinfeld where they were in the garage. That's Jamming Music Man. Since it's Xmas time, has John watched the Passions of Carol from 1975, the adult version of Dickens' Christmas Carol? What? Oh, okay. That was hard to read correctly the way you typed it, Jeff. The Passions of Carol. Oh my God. John, have you seen this?
No, I haven't. I have watched some of those like parodies, like Scooby-Doo, XXX, and some of the other ones. But no, I have not watched that one. I'll have to look it up.
Nice. Danica McKellar. Thank you, Jammin' Music Man. So yes. So Netflix supposedly bought WB Discovery. I've seen different reports, but I've heard Donald Trump also yesterday go, I don't know if I'm okay with this. We're going to have to look into it. So I don't know if it's going to get this squadoosh from the government. A couple other big old companies nationwide have tried to merge, and the government has said, no. You're going to be too big if you do that. So even if they have come to a deal on ink, it still has to get past Congress and stuff. So because of a merger that big. So no matter where they are at, it may not be done. Who knows? John, where are you at with it? Do you know? Have you heard anything more since you said you got an email, right?
Yeah, I got an email from Netflix that said everything will continue as normal for now. But yeah, the purchase went through. I heard that the Saudis are making a very aggressive move with more money in cash. They want it. The Saudis want it. They've even said that they will bring back the Snyderverse. So,
oh, interesting. I was looking at IGN to see if they had anything about it, like more recent, but I'm not seeing any.
I think it's the end of Hollywood. I think it's the end of film. It's there. There will be Critical Drinker did a thing on this, so I'm going to be taking some of that from his thing. But it's kind of like bookstores. There'll be the occasional movie theater out there that will play certain things, but everything will go to streaming. And I don't know what that's going to do with budgets. I mean, you certainly can't have budgets, like Mission Impossible or Indiana Jones or these films that make, no money and they cost, $1 gazillion to make. It's I don't know. everybody's it's already, and I think we're far enough into the stream here that I could say that every single time one of these companies buys out these other companies, they go friggin' woke and they suck. And eventually I'm not going to watch or buy anything because it's everything that Disney does is garbage now. Ever since they purchased everything, Netflix is woke. So if they buy HBO, well, look at The Witcher. Look at, that's going to be garbage. So it's just this is horrible. But I hate going to the movies, so I would much rather watch stuff at home. So in some ways, it works.
Netflix doesn't like physical media. We're still waiting on Barbarian. We're never going to get it. So
because
that's the problem too.
That's it. You will only be able to watch stuff on Netflix / Warner Brothers Discovery.
So are you ready
for no more physical?
Yeah. Are you ready for this? This is from 2 hours ago from Trust Them or Not, the news site Reuters. Warner Brothers fight heats up with $108 billion hostile bid from Paramount. So apparently they may have come to an agreement, but it is not done if Paramount is still able to slide in with an agreement here. It says, summary, Paramount's offer complicates Netflix bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. Warner Brothers board concerned about Paramount's financing for Paramount offer includes Jared Kushner's firm, Interesting, and Middle Eastern funds. Trump raises questions about Netflix offer for Warner Brothers. Paramount's bid offers $18 billion more in cash than Netflix. So there are recent developments. This was posted just 2 hours ago. So who knows where things are going with it. So we shall see. I don't know that it's a done deal. That's interesting. I don't know that I like if Trump is going to get involved and say, whoa, Netflix, you can't buy this. And then Jared Kushner's has some involvement with a purchase of it. I don't know if I like that, being that Jared Kushner is Trump's son-in-law. So, but if it, it still has to get past Congress and everything. So, we will see where it goes. Brent says Warner Brothers should not sell. I mean, here's the thing.
They have to.
It's sell, or restructure and be bought, for pennies on the dollar. So you have to sell.
They're massively in debt, and it was stupid for Zaslav to buy Warner Brothers. So what does he do? He just cancels Batgirl. Like, that's going to save everything. At least put it on streaming. It would probably make some money, but they're idiots. I don't know why they would think Discovery would be able to bring them out of the hole, because they're like $1 trillion in debt.
Yeah. Hollywood, man, they don't make a lot of sense sometimes. Fluffy says Diddy did it. He had Tupac and Biggie killed. Maybe. Netflix deal has everybody freaking out. Yes, it does. It really does. I personally, I would rather see Paramount buy him, because Paramount,
it's just as bad. Their woke is hell too. Look at Star Trek. Alex Kurtzman is the worst thing to ever.
But Paramount still has physical media. I had to go to paramount.com to get my digital copy of Fat Man yesterday. So,
they've destroyed Star Trek. They'll destroy other things too.
Well,
Paramount
that's
just
true.
as bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe. For different reasons.
I think it was Jeff. Maybe. Yeah. There's obvious Netflix is no friends to physical media. From their point of view, what they're doing makes sense, because you have to go to Netflix. And everything revolves around hours, views, and it has nothing to do, of course, ads if they have it. I think what they should do is, if Netflix does, if that purchase does go through, they should release movies in the theaters, but give you the options to see it in theaters with commercials or in theaters without commercials. So
it's a higher ticket price. Oh my god.
Yeah, higher ticket price if you don't want commercials. So
yeah, well, we've known Netflix has not been a friend to physical media since like 20 years ago when they when they were like, hey, Blockbuster, buy us, and Blockbuster's like, no, we're good. And then Netflix is like, all right, tell you what, we're just going to crush all physical media now. So
yeah, I remember being an assistant manager at Blockbuster, and we had a meeting. Like all the districts had a meeting, and they're like, we've heard of this thing called Netflix. It's some guy in his garage. If you live 2 houses from him, you get the movies sooner. If you live in another state, it takes like 10 days. This thing is never going to do anything. It's going to just fade away. It's just going to fail completely. Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah. Hindsight's 2020. The Saudi Arabians, they got Royal Rumble this year and WrestleMania. No, and they're getting all kinds of the MMA, the UFC fights and stuff. They are really taking a lot of things that we love to the other side of the globe and making us watch them at 4:00 in the morning. I'm not surprised the Saudis want to stake a purchase. The Saudi purchased Electronic Arts, EA. Oh, that's right. I did hear they purchased EA. Yeah, I didn't know Warner Brothers was that much trouble, and Hollywood is dead. Hollywood's in big trouble. The only thing Hollywood can do is stay prayed up.
And if I was on the plane, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, this is true. I hope the movie theaters don't die off. That's one thing I really do enjoy. Going to the theater used to be an experience. Now it's just like, well, it looks like I'll go see it, but I still enjoy going. Yet, no, here's the thing. I enjoy going to a good movie theater and seeing a good movie. I love having my subscription, so that way, if it's a bad movie, I don't care. But if you got to spend the money, I have so many fond memories of taking my wife and kids to see like Avengers or I don't remember what we saw last, but just different movies, or going to the movies with my daughter and stuff. So I don't want theaters to go away. So hopefully Netflix, if they do end up making it official, hopefully they still give us theatrical releases. Times are changed. It can't be stopped. The movie, sometimes when I'm reading and then another comment comes in, it shifts up. So that it sounds stupid because I lose my place. The way movies are being consumed is constantly shifting away from the theater and physical media. The theater experience has lost its magic. It has a little bit, but when a good movie comes out and you sit there and you got a big Coke and a popcorn, it's a pretty good time. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I love it. I mean, I would want to see Jurassic World, like the next one on a tiny screen. I mean, it's great to see that type of stuff on a big Avengers, on a big screen. But
yeah,
like I was saying, times are changing, and everybody was terrified when the cassette came out. Yeah. Like radio stations were freaking out. Like, oh my God, we're all going to go out of business because of this thing called a cassette.
Well, the vast majority of the world, or the first world, people are looking at us physical media hoarders as the weirdos. So it's just a matter of time. We're going to jump onto something else here in just a moment. Just a couple more comments here. Bought EA for $55 billion. Wow. Crazy. I remember when midnight showings were popular for movies. They don't even do that. I know. My theater over here, weekdays, like the last showing's like 8:00, and that's a bummer. Fluffy Gamer says, feel it. Feel the vibration. Come on. Feel it. That's Marky Mark. Feel the vibration. You don't remember that song, John? Where were you in 1992?
I know. Good vibration.
No. That's no, not the Beach Boys. Oh. The Beach Boys, I don't think they stay prayed up. I retired from Kodak. I watched the same thing happen in photo finishing when digital arrived. Yeah, you know what? Digital like destroyed, and now anybody with AI and everything, man, photography, who cares? Take a nice picture, so what? I can make a better one with Grok. Don't get me wrong, because I have Netflix, but if this deal with Warner Brothers and Netflix goes through, it will be the end of Warner Brothers. No, there's so much on the line here, so we'll see. I'm going to we're going to move on, everybody. I apologize if I'm missing some comments. Maybe we'll get back to it, but I do want to move on. We're just about 1 hour in, and we have to talk about A Cadaver Christmas and Fat Man coming up. But first, before we do that, something we always have a lot of fun with, and I want to do again tonight. And I need to make an intro for this because we don't have an intro for this yet. But I would like to review this week's celebrity birthdays. Everybody has fun with that. Okay. Hate me, hate my guts. John, do you know who was born today, John?
Not me.
Terry Hatcher. How old do you think Terry Hatcher is? We love Terry. One of the best Lois Lanes.
She's on Supergirl right now because she was Lois Lane. Yeah, she plays a villain. So, and her husband on that show was Kevin Sorbo. Very interesting that show was very girl boss feminist, but yet they have Kevin Sorbo and what's his face who played Superman on Lois and Clark.
Not Dean Cain. Is Dean Cain in there?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Because Kevin Sorbo is like he's partners with that the Tears of the Left whiskey. So that's funny that he's on there. Terry Hatcher is 61 years old today.
Oh.
So also David Carradine would have been 89 years old today.
I like David.
Kim Basinger. How old do you think Kim Basinger is?
79.
72. She has not aged
I was
well.
joking.
Yeah, she has not aged well. Dominic Monaghan. And I think you hated what's the movie he's in with Daryl? Daryl Dixon guy.
And my other brother Daryl?
No. The guy that played Daryl Dixon. Boondock Saints.
Oh, I hated Boondock Saints. What a piece of garbage. Yeah.
But you know, Dominic Monaghan's been in a bunch of stuff. But he turns 49 years old today. Ooh, today would have also been Sammy Davis Jr.'s birthday. Do you know how old Sammy Davis would have been today?
He would have been probably, I'm going to say like 102.
He would have been 100 years old today.
Only off by 2. Nice.
And a lesser known, but we all know, Tyler Maine, his birthday is today. Don't tell me you don't know Tyler Maine.
I know, but I'm waiting for his date, his birthday.
Okay. Any guesses on how old he may be?
He's older. 54.
59.
Okay.
59. Fluffy Gamer says 61 for Terry Hatcher. I'd hit it. I'm sure you would, Fluff.
But would she hit you?
That's the question. And somebody who I am growing more and more fond of as I read more and more of her posts, somebody who I never in a million years would have thought I would have been growing fond of, Nicki Minaj has a birthday today.
Oh, wow.
Nicki Minaj is very seeming in line politically with like Sydney Sweeney.
She's funny to listen to because she does that. I've been here all day. I've been talking, I talk about, I love Trump and Trump.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my God, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Are you talking in like Japanese?
She is hilarious. Her speech is hilarious. Nicki Minaj is 43 years old today. Tomorrow, it's only a day away, but tomorrow, a phenomenal actor by the name of John Malkovich will have a birthday. Want to take a guess at his age?
74.
Oh, close. 72 years old.
Wow. Missing him by 2.
Tomorrow would have been Red Fox's birthday. Love Red Fox. Man, Sanford and Son, one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
I'm coming, Wheezy. I'm coming.
Wheezy was the Jeffersons, but I think it did crossovers, right?
Yeah. So what was
I forget all the other characters'
Fred's
names.
wife, I think, he was talking about his wife, Darla or something.
Yeah,
I'm coming, Darla.
I don't remember. I don't remember. Red Fox lived in Las Vegas on Eastern, just down the street from Zia Records. And his house is now a business, but it has a little red fox painted on the front of the business, so you know what house it is. Red Fox would have been 103 years old today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or tomorrow, forgive me. Simon Helberg from Big Bang Theory.
Who is he on Big Bang?
Simon, the nerdy guy. I guess that doesn't help, right? He was best friends with Raj, not one of the main two, but the white dude that was friends with Raj.
The guy that had the speech
he
impediment?
married the blondie with the high pitched voice.
Oh,
his
okay.
Wallowitz, right?
Yeah. I like him.
Wasn't his name? Yeah, he will be 45 years old tomorrow.
I just watched the whole thing about his character and how problematic it was, and that they were actually going to cancel his character because women hated him so much.
Ooh.
And then they brought her in and got him married and stuff, and now they're all like, oh.
Funny. I heard at one point, him and Raj were on the chopping block. Bo Bridges, the older brother of Jeff Bridges, will be 84 years old tomorrow. On the 10th, on Wednesday, would have been Michael Clark Duncan's birthday.
Oh, so sad.
Yes, rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan. Any guess how old he would be? He died young.
Oh, died young. Okay, because I always thought he was older.
He died very young,
like 56.
He would be 68. He didn't die that young, but 68. Yeah, that kind of threw me, and then I was like, oh, that's right, he died young. On the 11th, rest in peace to Terry Garr. Would have been Terry Garr's birthday.
Oh,
love Terry Garr. She would have been 81 years old. It's funny because this week was today Sammy Davis Jr.'s birthday. On the 12th would be one Mr. Blue Eyes, Mr. Frank Sinatra,
the greatest man to ever walk this earth, past, present, and future. Frank Sinatra is a god.
Sammy Davis would have been 100 today. How old would Frank Sinatra be on the 12th?
105.
110.
Oh,
and he is buried just a few rows over from my grandfather out there in Palm Springs. And so
nice.
Maybe I'll go pay Frank a visit here soon. Jennifer Connelly is also having a birthday on the 12th. Any guesses on Jennifer Connelly? She's been around for a while,
and she just keeps getting better looking. She's one of those women. I think she's in her 50s. I'm going to say like 54.
She is currently 54. She will be 55 on the 12th.
Okay.
So she is exactly half of Frank Sinatra's age. Ooh. And on the 13th, man, we got 5 more days to go. This guy has to make this next birthday. Dick Van Dyke is born on December 13th. How old will he be?
99.
He's going to be 100 5 days from now.
Yeah.
So
I saw somebody say he's 99 right now. Yeah.
And so what's her name? The Golden Girls chick who she died at like 99 years old or something. She just
Betty White.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Betty White almost made it to 100. So we got to get Dick Van Dyke.
I love Betty White.
Right. Dick Van Dyke, man, legends. Steve Buscemi shares a birthday with Dick Van Dyke. How old will Steve be?
He will be 98.
Steve Buscemi will not be 98 years old.
Oh.
Steve Buscemi.
Do
you even know who Steve Buscemi is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't tip. I don't leave people tips. I'm going to say he's going to be 64.
He'll be 68.
Okay.
And then the last celebrity birthday we have to discuss this week, Jamie Foxx will be having a birthday
Now,
also on the
this goes
13th.
off my theory. Black men always are younger than what they are. So,
Look younger, yeah. They
yeah,
age well.
yes, very well. So I would say he's been around for a while.
Jamie Foxx. Oorah.
Yeah. I think he can't be in his 50s. He's got to be older, right? 'Cause he's been around for a while. I'm going to say like 58.
Ooh, he will be 58. Good guess.
Yes.
Yeah. You got one. You got one. We can move on now. There you go. So there it is. Celebrity birthdays. How about them apples? It's always fun to look at celebrity birthdays. I enjoy doing that. So anyways, John, anything else you want to discuss before we dive in to our 2 flicks of the week?
No.
Okay. Which one first?
Well, let's do Fat Man, because I think that's the first one that I watched, and I think you were watching it around the same time.
Okay. So Fat Man, there it is. Yeah, we have Mel Gibson basically playing Chris. This is a funny movie. When Walton Goggins' character is looking for him, and there's the scene where he's on the phone with he dialed 411 or whatever, trying to get the location of the North Pole where Santa's workshop is. And he's on there and he's getting so pissed off. He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. I didn't mean to cuss. Okay. Can you look up, an address for me? And he's just, then he just goes like, can you look up Kris Kringle? And then he's like, hello?
Yeah, click.
Hello? Walton Goggins is a great actor. He is so
I really
good.
like him. He's one of my favorites.
He deserves every role he gets. He is amazing. And he's very funny in this movie. If I was going to say, why is this movie not more popular than it is? And it's because I think at times they weren't sure if they wanted to be kid friendly or if they didn't want to be kid friendly, but you have kids in this. But then we have some very violent stuff. So I enjoyed it, but I just wonder if maybe they could have leaned further one way or the other to target their audience more, and maybe it would have done better. I don't know. What do you think?
I think this is maybe around the time that Mel Gibson was still getting some flack. It's also just a film called Fat Man. Maybe he wasn't doing it. I think it's brilliant casting that if you're going to do this type of movie, who do you get to play Santa? The craziest guy in Hollywood, that Mel Gibson. Yeah. That's who you get. Yeah. Just like in Daddy's Home, that film with Mark Wahlberg. And, in the second one, who do you get to be his dad? Well, Mark Wahlberg is insane. So you got to double it. You got to get Mel Gibson to play his dad. And he seems to be perfectly fine with this type of stuff, that people know that they hire him because he's crazy. And I think he played a great Santa. And I think that if he's as crazy as everybody says he is, because I just like to say he is because I find it funny, but Mrs. Claus in this is black. There's no problem with that whatsoever.
No.
He obviously didn't have a problem with that.
No.
And the filmmakers didn't. So, and at no point in this did I go, Mrs. Claus is white. We all know she's white. No, you got a good actress. They play off of each other very well.
Yeah.
And she is behind him 100%. Sometimes being even in front of him 100%, because she's, kind of, working with his, she can figure out what he wants before he even says it. I think this is a great movie. I really, and I just refriended the filmmakers of this, the writers and directors, because I used to be friends with them on Facebook, and then my Facebook account got all fucked up and I had to get rid of it. But I did reach out to them and tell them how much I enjoyed this movie, and they were very thankful. They were very nice. They were saying, wow, that's really great.
Nice.
And yeah, I think this is just an awesome movie. So but I agree. I mean, yeah, it does have kids in it, but he's a dick and he deserves everything that he gets, especially the ending, which is hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. And I wondered if they would actually kill him at the end. I was like, are we gonna get, like, is Santa Claus gonna flip that hard and actually off this kid? But it wouldn't have been right. So I'm glad they did what they did. But yeah, no, the kid was a prick and definitely got what he deserved. But you know, like you have the little girl from the science fair that, you know, he's kidnapped and threatened and stuff. That it was funny, but at the same time, I kind of felt bad for the little girl. But and the boy, I am not a fan of his. I wouldn't say his acting's bad, but I think he overacted a couple scenes. And so I'm not a fan of him. Or I shouldn't say him. I don't know him, but that performance, and that would have been Chance Hurstfield playing Billy. There's a scene where he kind of like runs into a room and he does this overly kind of hop skip kind of like bad acting Hollywood deal. But all in all, it was fine. But I don't know, that was a little weird to me. It didn't ruin the movie for me or nothing, but it made me sit there and wonder, should they have leaned harder on the kid stuff or should they have leaned away from it more? But for me, it didn't matter, but I just wonder with the audience.
Yeah, it worked for me. I didn't have a problem with it at all. The kid just reminded me of Tony Soprano, like kind of like that's what they told him. You know, you're Tony Soprano.
Yeah, there was definitely a kid boss.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen his grandma kind of find out that it was him too at the end.
Oh, I think she knows. I think because she kind of looks at him when he leaves and she kind of gives him a stare. I think she knows.
Yeah, and I'm glad the lady that was like the help that let Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus in to the room there at the end. I'm glad she got her moment, her little stick it to you kind of moment for the kid.
Well, I always wonder if these type of things are true, because I would not know it, and these are mostly in movies. Like you always see in films, like a lot of times if it's a butler, it's like a white guy. You know, it's like a stuffy old white guy. But then you do have like the black servants or the Hispanic servants. And I always wondered, with like a rich family like that, it's just what they do? That's just who they hire? Like, is that like a regular? So is that why you always see it in these types of movies? That it's normally not Asian people. It's normally not white people. It's two particular groups. And so I did like her getting, you know, her little bit of revenge on him, you know, because he was such a dick to everybody in the house. He's just such a little fuck that, you know, I'm glad that he wasn't killed, but he definitely deserved it.
Yeah.
You know, and I love seeing Mel Gibson as you know, when he's Santa walking into the kid's room at the end and he's all bundled up and his eye has a patch on it because he's missing an eye. And it's just, and he just looks like a homeless man. He just looks horrible. And then he takes everything off and he looks better. But we knew they set up some very good things in this. At the beginning, you see that that Santa gets shot. And Mr. Claus goes, well, what's wrong? He goes, yeah, the kids are doing buckshot and they hit the sleigh, and I took care of it. I'll heal like normal.
Yeah.
So we know at the end when he does get shot, it's like, ooh, is he going to heal this time? Because that's a lot. It looked like he got shot in the head.
Oh, he got shot in the eye.
Yeah. So is it like, ooh, is he going to heal from this? But he does. And it's just it's a very good film. I love the detective work that, you know, Walton Goggins does, that he goes through everything to try to find Santa. You
Yeah.
know, he's got the board, you know, with everything on it. He's
Yeah.
making the phone calls. Even the people in town don't know Santa's full name. They just know him as Chris. They
Yeah.
don't know where he lives. I love how the military wants to use him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
which I thought was hilarious, you know, and he has to
Yeah.
give in because he just doesn't have any money because
Yeah.
people are just dicks these days. And there's
Yeah.
no spirit or anything anymore. I love this film. I think it's great.
Yeah. No, it is good. And I like with Walton Goggins when he's trying to find Santa's workshop, he goes to the post office to threaten the postman, like, where do you take his mail? Come on, like, you got all these letters. And it's funny because the logo, because they didn't use like United States Postal Service, they used whatever, post office thing. But that logo, I swear it's the same logo from what's the Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. What was that movie? We just talked about it last week.
Oh, the
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Remember Sinbad's like a mailman. He's got his outfit. I swear they use the same logo in both this and Fat Man, or that and Fat Man.
Who knows? Maybe
it looked the same, but so I, all those things. I did kind of, once he got shot at the end, I was like, okay, I think he's going to heal from this because we saw him heal earlier, but you kind of don't know because he took a headshot. So I was like, and then I was waiting for Mrs. Claus to come out and, like off Walton Goggins. She didn't come outside and do it. It worked out different, but that worked out great. And I'm going to try and pronounce her name. Marianne is her first name. Her last name it's either Jean Baptiste or Baptiste or Jean Baptiste. But she has been in a million different things. And I knew she looked very familiar, but going back, and this is where some of the things that I would know her from: 28 Days, The Cell, Spy Game. I don't remember Takers very vividly, but she was in Takers. She was in one episode of Sons of Anarchy. She was in 2014 RoboCop, Edge of Tomorrow with she apparently is uncredited, but she's still, got to hang out with Tommy.
That's right.
And the TV series Training Day. So she's been in all kinds of stuff. So her face is very familiar to me. And she's a great actress. So I have no problem, with, if you want to make Santa white and the, Mrs. Claus black or whatever, it doesn't, all that's irrelevant when it comes to Santa Claus. None of that matters.
It's also because they don't make a big deal out of it. That's the problem with a lot of these movies these days, is that, or TV shows even, is that they have to make a point of it. Like, at no point is she better than him. And it's just that she is the wife and she knows him and she can anticipate his needs. Yeah. So when he does come home with a bullet in him, she could take care of him. And he takes care of her because he's desperate to save this, I guess, ranch or farm that they have. So it's kind of like
the workshop
50-50.
And to save, it's not just that, he's trying to save Christmas. They need to be able to buy supplies to make the toys.
I love the workshop all underground.
Yeah. And apparently the United States government gives them a subsidy to pay for the toys, but because so many kids are bad and just get coal, maybe he just needs to bill them more for the coal or whatever. But so many different, sub plots and different little, things, nuances and stuff going on in this. And it's very fun film. I had a great time with it from start to finish. And it's definitely one that I can rewatch, unlike Jingle All the Way, which I did start watching that a couple days ago. I made it about a half hour in. I was like, I can't, I just can't. I've seen it once. I can't. So definitely rewatchable.
Yeah. There's so many good things. Like Santa out there firing a gun at cans. Yeah. And the first thing that went to my mind was, wow, NRA is going to be happy with this Santa with a gun.
Right.
Their wet dream.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good things. And yeah, I agree with you. The casting was great. Even everybody, the elves, number 7, right? Was a perfect choice for him. His look and everything was great. So definitely recommend this. Let's score this movie on a 1 to 5. 5 being your favorite movie of all time. 1, well, I mean, you could go with the 0 being the absolute worst ever, but Phat Man. You've seen it before. You recommended it to me, so maybe I'll go first on this one.
Okay.
I really enjoy it. I think it deserves more praise, and you're probably right about the controversy with Mel Gibson not being a racist, but being anti-Semitic. And you can't be anti-Semitic in Hollywood. Well, now you can. He was a pioneer. He was anti-Semitic about 10 years before he should have been, because now everybody hates the Jews in Hollywood.
Did you see that? Oh, that's true. Did you see that Trump gave Stallone a medal? Also,
oh yeah,
Paul Stanley from Kiss was up there too.
And Gene Simmons and George Strait and what's her name? One was it Gloria Gaynor? There was a lot of people got awards this weekend from the Kennedy Center Awards. Yeah. No, yeah, I love seeing.
So now we just need to get Mel up there.
Yeah, did Trump give it to him in his first term? I don't know.
I don't know, but I know that all of them were very surprised when they were like the ambassadors for Hollywood, and they're like, "Oh yeah, okay." All right.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But Phat Man, I will give this, because I don't do different scales. It's 1 to 5, 5 being best movie of all time. I give this a solid 3.5, could be even leaning toward a 4. But I think if they would have given me a little, I don't know, I don't think it was bad with the kids, but the little kid kind of annoyed me, his acting a little bit. But this is very good. I'll definitely rewatch it every year, but I give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
My guess is you're going to go higher.
Yes.
But where are you with this?
4.5.
4.5. Okay.
It's hard for me to give anything a 5 because that means it has to be as good as Jaws, Citizen Kane, The Graduate, The Godfather.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm like, a movie like Jaws. And I'm like, okay, if I'm going to give Jaws a 5, where is this compared to that? And I like this a lot, but I don't think it's, that close as you. But I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's very fun. And Mel Gibson definitely plays a good Phat Man.
Yeah, and he didn't have to shave his beard, so he was probably happy about that.
Right? Yeah. Good stuff right there. I am glad you recommended Phat Man.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to rewatch it.
You are very welcome that I recommended A Cadaver Christmas. I watched this movie again, and I enjoyed it just as thoroughly as I did before. I feel like Terrifier 3 ripped off of this movie at the beginning with the guys in the bar and stuff. And then that's as far as that went. But for me, the practical effects in this are great. The amount of blood in this is great. The goofiness is great. The different characters, the way they're written is hysterical. Don't get me wrong. This is a low budget movie. This is something that like, it's if you like the Terrifier movies, this would be a good movie I would recommend for you, in my opinion. I think this is better than any of the Terrifier movies, but I think it had a fun story. You have a janitor who shows up at a bar covered in blood, and they're like, what's going on? Well, basically the bodies started coming alive from the cadavers started coming alive in this college where they're, studying dead bodies, whatever. Well, one of the science teachers decided he was going to do an experiment, and he created zombies and
cadavers.
My bad. Okay. At least I know you paid attention. But So then he's, trying to fight him off. And you have this girl who's hysterical because they're calling campus security because you can't call off campus unless security will let you dial out because, the phone charges and stuff. So the girl on the end, security, is like this total know-it-all millennial like security guard who you can't say anything to. She knows it all. She's been through 3 years of her criminal justice classes and stuff. So they can't call out to get real help. So they're, have to fend for themselves. And it's very funny, but I'm telling you, the way that people get killed and stuff is very funny. And some funny things like when the big fat guy, the bartender, when he eventually gets bit and he's sitting on the floor there in the hallway, and the fake security guard or fake cops like, oh no, nobody's shooting nobody, because a couple of them want to shoot the guy to kill him before he becomes a zombie. So he's like, nobody's killing nobody. And then so the other guy snatches the gun and he's about to shoot him. And then like the third guy, the weirdo dude, like jumps in front like he's gonna take the bullet. But
that I did find funny how he just kind of soars
before the guy ever pulls the trigger. So he just falls to the ground and the gun never goes off. That was hysterical. I don't know. And I enjoyed it. It is cheesy. It's a spoof. They're making fun of movies. They're making, I feel like they're making fun of movies, but I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed it just as much the second time as I did the first one, or my first watch with it. So A Cadaver Christmas, I personally highly recommend this. John, tell us all about it and your thoughts and why you love this movie so much.
So when I like owning the movies that we're doing, so I looked at like Zia Records. Nobody had it at all because I was going to go down and buy it, but it is on Tubi, and of course it has commercials. So the movie felt like it was 4 hours long. I hated it. The effects were fine. To me, it just felt like Broken Lizard or Shaun of the Dead, or I didn't like any of the characters. They kill off the only chick in the movie, who's hot, who's the security girl, and I thought the guy who did the leaping, who was like, I don't know, mentally handicapped or something. I hated him. He's
hilarious.
He's the Gilligan of the group.
He definitely
if they would have killed Gilligan, they would have gotten off that island in 2 days, but they could have eaten him. So if they just killed this guy or just threw him to the zombies, everything probably would have been fine. The second the movie started with its logo, and it says something like Toilet Paper Entertainment, and it shows a toilet and the toilet paper is unraveling.
That's the production company.
I hated it from that moment on. I'm like, you're calling your company shit. You're telling me this movie is shit. And it's like, I don't like these guys, which is one of the reasons why I don't like reviewing low budget horror movies anymore, is they always try to come up with a quirky name for their company. And I don't like that. It's like, nobody's going to take you seriously. You got to have some sort of maturity when it comes to this. Even for me, like Dark Park Films means something. Yeah. And it's no, I just didn't like it. I did not like the film at all. I thought, and on Tubi just made it freaking worse, because it started with 1 commercial, then it went to 2 commercials, 3 commercials, 5 commercials, 7 commercials. It was like, fucking A, this isn't getting any shorter. This is getting longer. And it's like, I'm already not enjoying this, because if we weren't reviewing it, I would have turned it off.
Wow.
I will never own it. It will, even though it's zombies, it will never enter my zombie collection. No,
that's it. I am so surprised. I genuinely thought you would enjoy this. I loved it. I mean, I thought this is fun. It just, I mean, there's a high body count. You get a lot of kills, a lot of effects. It says their budget was $70,000. They must have used most of that because they don't have any names in it. On location and effects must have been all the budget. But man, there's so many parts of this where I'm laughing out loud. Like when the Gilligan guy, he's the guy in the red flannel thing there. He thinks he's sitting in the hallway and he thinks the janitor guy's dead. And so he's having a conversation with the janitor guy, his corpse, by like moving his mouth. Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
So
because they changed topics. He's having a, like going back and forth.
Yeah, because they're just having him probably riff, or they're giving him things to say. And it's like, okay, it was funny for 30 seconds. Now we're going on for 2 minutes. And it's
I don't know if it was that long. But.
And there is, and I looked in the credits, they list like 10 people for Foley. I'm sorry, there is no Foley in this movie at all. If somebody runs, you don't hear their footsteps. If a door opens, you don't hear a creaking. If a walkie-talkie fell down the stairs and broke, you did not hear it break. It's almost like this entire film was shot silent, and then they dubbed in everything like the voices later. There was some Foley, but barely any. And I'm like, why am I not hearing anything? Why are we hearing a car? Like, why aren't we? It was so frustrating. And I'm like, this film doesn't feel complete. It feels like they just released it without
I didn't get that at all. I had no problem with the sound at all. I thought it was great. I don't know. Maybe Tubi had a bad upload or something, but
I don't
sound
know.
wise and stuff, I'll be the first to point out if sound is bad and stuff, but on my copy anyways, I think the sound's great. So John hates it. I love it. It's on Tubi. You can check it out if you haven't yet. If you're looking for a goofy, cheesy, and who was it? Mr. Bones. I think somebody else has seen this and liked it and commented on it. Anyways, Cadaver Christmas, I recommend it. We'll let John score it first since I scored Fat Man first. My guess, I think I know. You can't give it a 0. Wow. I think John is just angry or something, but this is definitely not a 0. I hate to break it to you, John, but I am giving this the same score as I gave Fat Man. This is a 3.5.
One apples and oranges, but
it is apples and oranges, but watchability,
candy canes and cadavers.
I laughed so much at this.
I don't understand that.
I think the comedy is brilliant. They didn't have the budget, but it's brilliant.
I don't get it. You have good taste with student bodies, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you like this? That's like saying, oh my God, Blazing Saddles is great. And the Hideous 7, that Adam Sandler piece of crap? Oh, that's just as good.
I don't know the Hideous. I don't know that.
It's that horrible Netflix movie that he made that's the Western.
Yeah, no. Well, here's the thing. Blazing Saddles is a 5. I would never compare that to this.
Blazing Saddles is a 5?
It's a 5. Blazing Saddles is a 5 out of 5. That is
Okay, I'm sorry.
If not the greatest comedy of all time, it's in the top 5 for sure. Cadaver Christmas. I love this movie. I think it is so funny. And obviously, John, maybe you were in a bad mood or you didn't like their toilet thing. To me, I don't know. The toilet thing doesn't bother me at all because I look at everybody's, movie companies and go, whatever. We don't know what was behind it. There's the death toilet movies. Those guys are all about toilets. They're not.
They'll never be taken seriously because of that.
But this isn't supposed to be taken seriously. This is just, I think, supposed to be.
But you always want to make that better, bigger movie. And I don't. Maybe they have. I didn't look the guy up. This is one of those rare.
No, and I haven't
didn't look anybody up.
Yeah, I haven't either. But this is OGP approved. John does not like it, but I highly recommend A Cadaver Christmas. No. So there's that. How about that? Look at that. Look at that. Something happened tonight that I don't know has ever happened before. We have gone through everything we have to talk about tonight, in less than 2 hours.
Well, I do have pickups.
You have pickups?
Yeah. But we'll still be under 2 hours.
How many pickups do you have?
10.
Oh, nice. I didn't even think about pickups because I don't have no pickups.
I think that's the. Oh, you know
I
what
did.
we forgot to talk about?
Oh, I did.
Here-
You know what? Take it back. I do have pickups. We talked about the doorway last week.
Did we? No, I just watched it and put it up here. We didn't talk about Did we talk about the doorway
Last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's one thing down.
Now, see, I think maybe you're losing your mind, and maybe you should give a Cadaver Christmas.
Oh hell no!
When you're more sound of mind.
No. And maybe I just didn't put it away.
Yeah,
that's weird.
You probably just didn't put it away. Yeah. No, we talked about it last week. I promise you. I promise you we did. So I forgot. My daughter and I went to the store, and I bought 2 things this week and I forgot about. So yeah, okay. How
I have a serious Blu-ray addiction.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I'm serious. I'm actually going to catch him all.
Oh, what's in the box?
No,
Now that's an addiction, man.
I never said that.
I never knew you were a pickup man.
We're right now at the Blockbuster Video Store.
time for some pickups. I'll go first since I have 2, and then John can take his time and go through everything. My daughter and I were walking through Walmart, and we saw the $5 bin, and they had a lot of good stuff in there, including one that the Sound of Freedom with Jim Caviezel in the $5, but I don't want it on DVD. I want that on Blu-ray, so I didn't buy it for $5. But I did buy this because I couldn't remember if I owned this one or not, and unfortunately I did. So I bought something erroneously, and that was the 2-pack Krampus, the Granny Krampus and Krampus the Return, which were pretty movies. But I was like, oh, you know what? We'll just pick it up.
Were bad.
I told myself when I picked it up, look and see if you own that before buying it, and then I forgot to. Then the other thing I bought, I have not seen or ever even heard of before, but it sounds hysterical, and it was in the $5 bin, and it's certified fresh, and that is a movie called Thelma. Have you heard of this, John?
No.
So the only person I know in it is Malcolm McDowell, and it says Thelma, revenge has never been sweeter. Listen to this. Thelma Post is on a mission. After getting conned by a phone scammer pretending to be her grandson, Thelma teams up with an old friend and sets out on a wild adventure across the city to take back what's hers. And some of the pictures. This is an old lady getting violent. An old lady with a black eye, a black eye. Make sure, because it kind of sounds like black guy, but a black eye. And a gun, and she is on a rampage. It's certified fresh. Got the sticker right there from Rotten Tomatoes, and it looks pretty damn funny. She's riding on her scooter out of a ball of flames behind her. So I don't know. I've never seen it before. If anybody has, let me know. But it was in the $5 bin at Walmart, so I grabbed it, and I will let you know what I think of it after I watch it. And then I mistakenly got this, so maybe I'll do a giveaway or something. Does anybody need a copy of this? John, what did you get, sir?
We're going to start off with Superman. So
Superman.
I'm not just Superman. I got this today. Superman the movie. It's on DVD.
Okay.
It is the only way that you can get the original theatrical version.
Oh, okay.
And it even says it on the back, original theatrical version. This runs 143 minutes because I bought a collection which said Superman the movie, and it was 151 minutes. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound right. So they released this, which has Superman the movie extended cut, 3-hour long TV version. Then there's Superman the special edition, which is 151 minutes. This is Richard Donner's cut of the original movie. So there's 2 versions of Superman 2. There's now 3 versions of Superman. So we got the original, which is 143. Donner's cut, which was the 3rd one released, is 151 minutes. That's standard now. So if you buy Superman the movie, you're going to get Donner's cut, which is shorter than the TV version, but longer than the theatrical cut. And then the TV version, which is 3 hours, is 188 minutes, which has 40 minutes of extra footage. So
who the fuck wants 3 hours of Superman?
That TV version is great.
Wow.
It is really good.
Wow.
So I have all 3 versions of Superman now, and I have both versions of Superman 2. Theatrical and Richard Donner's cut.
Wow. Have you ever heard, and I just recently discovered this song. I don't know how I never heard of it before. But the Kinks song, Wish I Could Fly Like Superman.
Maybe if I heard it. I don't know.
I love this song now. So let's see. Let me know if you can hear it. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, wait. I guess we got to get there. Oh, we got to get through a stupid ad first. Childhood cancer.
Whatever. Thanks, Dr. Fauci and Obama.
Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Okay, I don't want to play too much of it because I don't want to, get into issues. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
I sneezed and I blew my nose. I looked in the mirror at my pigeon chest.
So, anyways, the Kinks, man. Like, I never. How have I never heard of this song?
Sounds good. I like it. It doesn't sound like the Kinks at all.
No. So, anyways,
but either just come dancing.
Time to revisit the Kinks, everybody.
Yeah.
Love me some Superman. John's not impressed by Thelma. No, John is not impressed by Thelma.
Who's that? Who's the fat chick from Ghostbusters, and she was in Bridesmaids? What's her face?
Jenna. Jenny McCarthy. No, Melissa McCarthy.
That's what it reminded me of. I can't stand her.
Oh, this is an old lady. Reminds me more of Roseanne. She looks more like Roseanne. So
the racist Roseanne or the nice Roseanne?
we love all Roseanne. Jeff says, have you guys seen the body horror film Baby Blood? I did a blind buy on the Blu-ray. I hear good things. Well, let us know, Jeff, after you check it out. I've not seen that.
No.
Mario gives Fat Man a 4. I'm watching Silent Night 2012 on Tubi. Good movie. Very nice. Enjoy those. And Metal Greg coming through. Melissa McCarthy. Yeah. So, all right, what else did you get over there besides really, really long Superman movies?
Well, I got another Superman movie because this is part of Groove. So this is the first one that I ordered. I thought this was a mistake.
Normally, I'm sorry. I got excited. You got your Groove order, right?
Yeah, got it right here. This is technically part of it because this is $25. They were selling it for $10. So I put it in the cart, took it out of the cart, put it in the cart, took it out of the cart just to test it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy this thing instantly because I don't want to pay $25 for it. So, so that's part of it. Okay. But this is the overall order of everything that came in all at once.
Nice.
Sadly, none of these have slip covers, and that kind of bums me out.
So they did, the ones that had slip covers showed you on their website. I felt like they were pretty upfront with what was going to have slip covers, and if it didn't have a picture of it, it wasn't. You're welcome. A lot of the 4Ks that were $10 did not have slip covers, so I was okay with that for $10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So am I. So I did pick up Final Destination Bloodlines. It is my only Final Destination movie on Blu-ray because I have the collection on DVD. So
I, in that sale, picked up Final Destination Bloodlines on 4K, and I'm stupid because I already own Final Destination's Bloodlines on 4K. So I have an extra copy of this.
Damn, I would have bought that from you then. Because it also has a slipcase.
I didn't realize it until you had already ordered your stuff. It was like on the way. It was
Damn. I am slowly collecting M. Night's movies because I think some of them are good, like Glass, Unbreakable, Split.
Don't tell me you bought Old.
But Old will be purchased at some point. Old is beautiful looking. God, is that film beautiful looking?
But it's so fucking
It
dumb.
is bad. It is a bad movie, but yeah.
And they got good. I like some of the actors in there too. So, but
it's just such a weird movie that
yeah.
he did. Yeah. But I bought Trap.
Okay.
Which was okay. It wasn't great.
It was
but
okay.
It was all right. It's just basically a 2-hour movie of his daughter singing, to promote her singing career.
For me, I didn't hate that movie, but it's something I don't think I'll ever need to own personally. But if I was collecting M. Night's movies, then I was collecting M. Night movies, and
yeah,
then I would have bought it.
Yeah. Probably the next one I'll get is that Cabin movie.
Oh yeah,
Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the Cabin. Yeah.
So I'll probably buy that one next.
That one's good. That one's worth owning.
That I liked. This is an oldie but a goodie. I do own Michael Crichton's Runaway with Tom Selleck. He wrote and directed that. I put this in that same category, and it's Looker.
Oh, okay.
So he wrote and directed this. It's about like the fashion industry, but it's science fiction. And of course, there's a guy going around killing everybody. Susan Day is in this from the Partridge Family. And she gets naked in this. That was the big thing with this movie is, Laurie Partridge gets naked. So, but it's a good film. It's got like Albert Finney, James Coburn, Susan Day. So it's a good movie. So I'm glad that I picked that up.
I like the artwork, how it looks like a house and the roof of a house, but it's a girl laying on her back on top.
Yeah, it's in their TVs, I think she's on.
Yeah, but they make it in front of a house.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really like that one. So people like
you said something that sounded like Hooker and got Wet Movie One all excited. Now he's laying at home in his bed going
Hooker.
Yeah. He got wet. He got moist.
Moist.
That's moist.
Moist. And then speaking of people with physical disabilities or mental disabilities, I did pick up The Accountant 2. So now I have parts 1 and 2.
Nice.
No,
yeah. You know what? I got so busy over here. That is noise. Wet Movie One says OGP likes it when John is on his back. No, I believe me, Wet One. I do not want to ever become, I do not want to ever come between you and John. So, I'll come beside you guys, but I will not come between you guys.
Will you come on us?
No, next to you.
Oh, but you will be coming.
I'll be coming, but like next to you, adjacent. But you two guys come on each other.
Okay, fair enough. And then I did pick this up. I have a theory about this with George Miller. And I did. So to finish off my Mad Max collection, I did do Furiosa.
Okay.
So my theory.
That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I saw it with Matt. We thought it was okay.
So I have a feeling George Miller is massively woke, like massively. An interviewer asked him, "Would you work with Mel Gibson again?" And he went, "Oh no," and which means we'll never get Mad Max with Mad Max. But I think the only way that he could make this, because I think that in his mind, Max is toxic, which is why he put the guard up on his face so he couldn't talk. And Warner Brothers is like, no, you need to make a Mad Max movie. You got to make it that's the whole idea. So he gave Max no dialogue, kind of almost made him a secondary character, and gave it all to Furiosa, Charlie, Theron, and made her the main person, kind of taking over for Max. And then he got to make the movie he wanted to make, which this, I think, probably would have been Fury Road if Warner Brothers said no to Mad Max. So, because even though this isn't necessarily woke, she does take over for Max. He's in the film for 10 seconds.
Yeah,
But
I didn't feel like watching it. At no part of the movie did I go like, this is woke. When I was watching it, I didn't.
I didn't mind that Anna Taylor-Joy looks nothing like Charlize Theron. That's fine. I did hate the ending where they connected it to Fury Road. I don't think they should have done that. I think they just should have left it. Maybe that's like a year or two down the road. And then because Charlize Theron is obviously older, why would you go straight from her into that movie? It doesn't make sense. I thought that was a very bad decision. But I have a feeling that's what George Miller was doing, is that this is the character that he always wanted to do, and he couldn't. So now he got that chance too, because
both of them in their prime. Charlize Theron or Anya Taylor-Joy, who are you taking?
Charlize.
You are fired. Yeah, no, there's no way. Anya Taylor-Joy has that like unique, timeless, classic look to her. I thought she was great in this, and I've still never seen Fury Road, and I don't give a fuck to see Fury Road because I don't need to see an hour and a half or 2 hours of a chase scene.
Yeah, I know.
I don't need to see Mad Max meets the ambulance. Wet Movie 1 will be in Las Vegas for the next Days of the Dead. This is just a few weeks away. And says, well, I hope I can make it happen. You going, John? Are you going to be going to Days of the Dead? Wet Movie 1 wants you to get moist and velvety with him.
I will not be going.
I
never know these things in advance. I just don't get anything. I never look at it, because if I'm going to go,
well, you have to follow them on Facebook and Instagram, so you know when they're happening.
If I was going to go, I would probably go with Joe Lujan, and we would rent a table together, and it would basically be the Joe Lujan table, because I'd have 3 movies to put out there. You know, so Axemas 1 and 2.
You're going as a guest to meet celebrities. You're not going to sell stuff.
I don't also want to spend the money.
Oh, it's $25.
Well, and I work.
What's your next excuse, lazy ass? Eli Roth is going to be there. David Howard Thornton's going to be there.
I have his autograph.
Sean Cunningham is going to be there. Heather Langenkamp is going to be there. From Terrifier 1, 2, and 3, Samantha Scafidi is going to be there. I'm trying to see other
but all these people will have you pay for the autographs, and I don't have that type of money.
Yeah. From Detroit Rock City, James DeBello is going to be there.
I have one mission right now. I have one autograph that I want to get. One.
Oh.
And he always goes to conventions. So I'm hoping eventually he'll show up here in Vegas, and that's Brandon Rolfe. So who played Superman in Superman Returns.
Oh, okay.
So I have a Funko Pop from his character, the Atom, in Legends of Tomorrow, and then I have a bust of Superman from Superman Returns. So I want to have him sign one of those.
Uh-oh. This one won't maybe not get you, but I think the next one will maybe pique your curiosity. Judge Reinhold, the guy who got caught spanking it to Phoebe Cates' boobs.
If you have to get caught spanking it, that's a good thing to get caught spanking it to. Kevin Kline's wife.
Mike Gianelli is going to be there.
No.
Do you know who Mike Gianelli is?
No.
That's who Mike Gianelli is.
I don't know who that is either.
Mike Gianelli was the first Art the Clown.
Oh, okay.
Fucking told you I would pique your curiosity. I fucking told you. Oh, man. Michael Kolditz, I would like to meet. Look, from Superman and Lois. There you go. Now you're fucked.
I wonder if he has a Funko Pop.
Oh, Jane Levy's going to be there?
But all this is going to
Oh,
cost
this guy from the
money.
faculty. It is. Oh, Ted Raimi's going to be there. Ted Raimi and Eli Roth are going to be there. What?
I was in a movie with Lisa Wilcox.
What? Let's see who else is going to be there. Man, I haven't even talked about Creep I.E. Con. Oh my God. Kiefer Sutherland's going to be at Creep I.E. But I'm telling you, man, if I can go, I'm going to go. I would like to get Eli Roth. Hostel. Everybody shits on Green Inferno and Thanksgiving, but Hostel, Green Inferno, Thanksgiving. Yeah, I guess you don't really have him sign the Haunt one because he just produced. But man, it'd be cool to meet him. David Howard Thornton's been in everything. But anyways, lots of good stuff going on there, John.
Let me see here.
So maybe
Superman and Lois Funko Pop. Let's see if there is one.
Doubt it.
No, they got it.
Oh,
there's a double. It's $30. It's Superman and Lois together.
What I wonder what Michael played in that. I just liked he was great in The Walking Dead.
Oh, I don't know if this is from the show. It just says Superman and Lois flying.
Oh,
I want it from the show.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. I don't know, but
I don't think there is one for. I mean, yeah, you.
Oh, this dude, Sean, however you say his name, Hatozi. I was like, he looks so familiar, and I didn't read Animal Kingdom. Oh, Animal Kingdom was such a great show. And I mean, of course, The Faculty. I mean, that's a great movie. So, and Alpha Dog was good too. Look at all these guests. Ted Raimi.
But it all costs money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the way it goes. What are you gonna do?
Not go.
Travis Mitchell, I'm sorry for getting to you 8 minutes after your comment, but how you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? Metal Greg says Charlize Theron is like my third ex-wife. Well, there you go.
Oh, so she's available.
Jeff likes Anya Taylor-Joy. What Movie One says, bitch, you still have time. My pitch for Mad Max movie is there's a water crisis resulting in people having to travel to the lowest point of the earth to get it, the Mariana Trench. Oh, okay. That could be fun.
Copyright. I claim copyright on that idea. Copyright is now mine.
Oh, there you go. Max and a bunch of other people have to travel vertically to the center of the earth in cars held by cables. Ooh, and oh man, now you're like the Fast and the Mad Maxius, the Fast and the Furiosa Road. You're combining, and the cars, they can fly now, and they jump out of airplanes and go into space. There you go. Juan says, you guys are lucky. Y'all have got a ton of conventions to go out here in Laredo. We only have one small con, but after 2020, they don't even go down there at all anymore, huh? Yeah, you probably just got to make your way up to Dallas. Dallas has a couple great ones. No Wet One, you're the velvety dork.
Yeah.
Metal Greg has a great, insane Kiefer Sutherland story and has to deal with your sister. What? No way. Did your sister get lost with one of the boys
for 24 hours?
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Was she the lone survivor of that getting lost for 24 hours with one of the boys?
And did she stand by me?
Ooh, yeah. Oh man, have you seen the video? And it's got three of the guys from Stand By Me, Corey and Will Wheaton, and I forget the other dude's name, but they did a video together just like recently in the last couple of weeks or whatever, where they were kind of like reenacting. It was at a convention or something, but they were like reenacting the scene, like, hey, want to go see a dead body? That was pretty cool to see him do that. That was pretty cool.
I have 4 more movies, by the way.
Oh, okay. Everybody, fuck your comments. John has movies.
That's right.
we kid, but let's get on with the show. Oh shit. John, you have 24 seconds. Go.
Wolfman, but Wolfman.
Ooh, okay.
That's going to be a second watch thing.
You know what? I'm probably gonna. I kid about the 24 seconds, but we're at 2 hours now. But Wolfman, I probably will buy someday, just because Julia Garner is great. She is like climbing the ladder to my Mount Rushmore of women actresses. I absolutely love her, and that makes watching Weapons, like I did earlier again today, very much easier.
Nice. Another Michael Crichton. He didn't write this, but he directed it. Physical Evidence with Burt Reynolds.
Oh, okay, nice. You went old school with some of these pickups here.
This is the next two are old school. Action heroes of the cliffhanger serials.
Where the fuck did you find these?
It's 90 minutes of scenes and trailers and stuff from all the old movie serials, from like all the old cliffhangers from like the 40s and 50s and stuff.
Oh, nice. I just looked at like where it said the Groove for, like Black Friday sale. I just looked at that. I didn't go throughout their website. There's too much, but you were surfing, man. You were diving deep on their website.
Well, and then my last one is I already own the sequel to this, The Satanic Rites of Dracula. I own that on its own DVD. So this is Dracula AD 1972.
Okay.
And people are going to find me insane, but Dracula AD 1972 and The Satanic Rites of Dracula are my two favorite Hammer Dracula movies.
Nice.
Two of the worst or two of my favorites.
That has to be a tendency with you. You do realize there are a lot of movies that most people go, that sucks, and you're like, I like that, and then something phenomenal like A Cadaver Christmas comes along, and you got nothing good to say.
Phenomenal.
Jeff says, yes, John, you're insane.
Well, my other favorite one is Taste the Blood of Dracula. Horror of Dracula is a great movie. But it's one of the best Dracula films. But it's just retelling the same thing we've seen before.
I like to taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit. Don't tell me you don't know Taste the Biscuit. Everybody knows Taste the Biscuit.
I don't know.
John Ward. I sometimes.
I'm not hearing any of that.
Nope, no, it's coming. I'm still working on it. Let me just skip into the song.
Come on. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the
song about KFC.
Honey sauce.
And the video is done in a thrift store.
I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
I'm telling you, man.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
I'm getting copyright up the ass right now, but I don't care. I'm jamming.
Taste the butter spread.
I love the song.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Makes me I gotta go eat biscuits with some butter and Kelly on them now.
Spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese.
That is hilarious.
That's all you bitches get for now. How do you not know that? That was all over the internet for
I know
a while, a couple years ago.
The song with the old people and they're singing against.
Jeff wants to taste her biscuit.
I don't know about biscuit. That. Put some butter on that hairy biscuit.
Oh man. Oh man. You were saying you knew a song, something?
I can't think of what it is. Was it a song? Oh. I think it was a song for Trump. It's like these old people that have no rhythm and they can't sing, and it was viral for a while. I think it was Trump or something. I don't remember. I'm old. I don't remember.
That's funny.
But that one I know.
Travis said, hi, I was just thinking Mad Max Road to Hell or Mad Max The Trench. Oh, coming up with a name for your for your story there. Yeah, there you go. It's got to be Mad Max like Fast and the Furiosa or something. It's got it. You got to
make a fan film.
And Mad Max, like one of the bad guys has to be like The Rock or who's the bad actor that's in there that's bald? The
Vin
guy,
Diesel?
yeah, that guy, maybe like that guy.
How dare you?
Okay, so it was during my brother's now ex-wife, but it was my brother's wife's bachelorette party, and he at the time and his wife were living in San Diego, so the bachelorette party was held in we got a cliffhanger here. So the bachelorette party was held in, maybe Metal Greg is still typing. Yeah, but Jeff does say nice pickup. So John,
Thank you.
Would you ever buy a bad movie but still keep it in your collection just because one Sean is in the movie? There's
scene?
So one of the Seans, one of the because one of the you mean, are we talking Corey's, like a Corey or Sean? John and I both have movies that are terrible that we'll never watch again, but we keep for reasons because, for example, The Doorway. We talked about that last week.
I was so impressed by it, I completely forgot that we talked about it.
So this has Roy Scheider in it, and it's a terrible movie.
Yeah,
but it has Roy Scheider in it.
So that's right. I remember reviewing it. Yeah.
You see,
yeah. You see, rabbit.
Buttery hairy biscuit. John wants to taste that biscuit. Yeah, John does.
I go down on that.
Balzer's big balls. There you go. Oh, here you go. So here's the conclusion, the exciting conclusion to the story about Kiefer Sutherland and a bachelorette party. So it was held in Los Angeles, and they were celebrating at a place where Kiefer Sutherland where his new show had a rap party. Everyone from Fox executives and cast were there. Ooh, so we got another cliffhanger. Kiefer started talking to her and kissed her. Whoa, how about them apples? And was this was her bachelorette party? Ooh. Real men prefer hairy biscuits.
I agree.
Oh man. I like
put your own butter in that hairy biscuit.
I like how Balzer has changed his names to Balzer's Big Balls.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah, dude. There you go. All love, man. One love.
Balzer, baby. Love you, baby.
Oh man. There it is. There it is. The creeper himself, who may or may not get a picture with him, depending. Man, I would love to get a picture with Jonathan Breck in the creeper costume at Creep I.E, but that's expensive. I
could get you a picture with Victor Salva.
Could you? You got him on speed dial over there, you perv? Oh man.
I don't know shit about fuck.
No. Did you know that
Julia in there?
A potential Die Hard sequel was going to be called Die Hard 24, and it was going to be John McClane meeting up with the Kiefer Sutherland character from 24?
That would have been cool.
Yeah,
that would have been cool. I would have watched. It's 2:08, 2 hours and 8 minutes into this shindig here.
I'm done.
Are we sticking around? Homework assignment, P2. Everybody go watch. And mine, I bought mine at a Superstar video before it went out of business. And this sticker does not come off. I have to change the case. P2 and Silent Night. We're watching those and talking about them next week on Monday of the Horror Movie Monday variety. Couple more comments, and then we're going to hit the road. Mr. Bones. Hello, Mr. Bones. Hello. P2 is awesome. Mr. Bones. Were you the one that told me you also enjoyed Cadaver Christmas?
Hated it.
John Ward hates it, and I think he's just a big crybaby. This is an awesome movie. I love this movie.
It is not.
It's a great movie.
It's just not.
It's a really good movie. I like it a lot.
It's just not.
Did anybody need this? Nobody said they needed it. I don't think, and you don't really need this, but did anybody need this?
I was
Krampus,
told when I bought it.
Granny Krampus and Krampus the Return. There was a $5 bin at Walmart, which some of them, I guess, don't have $5 bins no more, but mine does. My sister was shocked. I told my sister, you could have scored huge to the point he could have been my future brother-in-law, but she blew it. No, all she needed to do was get knocked up by him. Just had to get knocked up, and then you could have been Kiefer Sutherland's like nephew's uncle.
You know,
and she could have got paid.
I understand that because I went to Mila Holovich's record party back in the 90s and ended up talking to her for a while. She signed some stuff for me and we were talking with stuff, and then her bodyguard came up and kind of shooed me away. And you know, I even asked her if I could send her a script and stuff like that. And my friend at the time is just like, you know what? It's possible that maybe you wouldn't have married her, but you might have been at the wedding. So see, opportunities are there, but
yeah,
what are you going to do?
Yeah. In the meantime, you get the distinct honor of hanging out with me. P2, great movie. I remember renting that at Blockbuster. Nice, Sean. Very cool. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Mr. Bones has no bin. That sucks. My job in the music business would have picked up. I apologize, Metal Greg, but I do not follow you there. I'm lost. Mr. Bones. Okay, Mr. Bones has not seen Cadaver Christmas. Somebody else saw it, I remember. Anyway,
whoever it was, you should never trust him again.
No, I don't trust you, sir.
No, I don't trust you.
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 Go ahead, say something else.
I love you.
Bullshit.
Yeah, we're losing our minds now. I think it's time to go home. I got to go water my fake Christmas tree before it dies. OGP, I recommend Christy, which is during Thanksgiving, though, and while she was out starring Kim Basinger, it's Xmas, it's Christmas, and they remind me of P2.
Not the Sydney Sweeney movie.
Christy.
About the lesbian bond.
Oh, and while she in the other movie, and while she was out is the other movie, right? But the movie Christy, that's right. I remember he recommended that. I am so bad at trying to remember what everybody recommends and writing them down. I used to be pretty good at that. Christy, is that the one from 2014 with Haley Bennett? Oh, with Ashley Greene. We like Ashley Greene.
Isn't that a porn star?
Oh, and it's got Chris Coy in it. Oh, he's good.
Isn't he a porn star?
Yeah, they all are. Yeah, so's your mom. When a college girl who is alone on campus over the Thanksgiving break is targeted by a group of outcasts, she must conquer her deepest fears to outwit them and fight back. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm going to write it down. John, are you ready to go home?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for watching, everybody. We appreciate you. Hope you have a good time tonight. I'm writing down Christy so I remember to watch it. Hopefully you guys have fun hanging out with us. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and you guys are the reason we have a good time doing this. If it wasn't for you, this would be pretty damn boring. So thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you 1 week from today. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good.
It's Horror Movie Monday, you already know. Chills in the air, and the tension's low. OGP steps up, setting the tone. always in charge, yeah, sitting on the throne. Sean Ward steps in with a confident stare. Nipples getting hard from the icy glare. Bowser's in the back, creeping through the dark, lurking in the silence like a phantom arc. It's Horror Movie Monday, lights down low, screens on the screen, let the madness flow. We laugh, we jump, we scream, we play. Every week it's thrilling in a twisted way.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Fuck you!